Buying your next home can be a bit of a stressful experience. I'm Terri Camp with DFW Texas Homes. I work in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I've created this presentation for you to help eliminate some of the stress by knowing what to expect. I'll help you set up a game plan for your home buying process. We'll talk about time frames and what you need to do and when you need to do it, and I'll be there right along with you. We're a team in this. I'm not just going to leave you to go out and find the house you want. I'm going to be there right with you. And I'll set up email alerts for properties that meet your needs and wants. So those will go to you in your emails every day if there's a new property that will meet your criteria. The next thing you'll want to do is meet with your mortgage consultant. You're going to want to obtain loan approval. Don't just simply get pre-qualification, but you need pre-approval at this step. Things have changed a lot in the last few years. If you haven't bought a home, let's say in the last 3 years or so, this process will be different for you. This step must actually be done prior to even viewing any homes. Now we're going to start learning about the local market because, as you know, real estate is local. It's not national. You've heard all the national news. Now let's find out the facts about the local market. We'll talk about what kind of neighborhoods you want, what's important for you in schools, things like that. And then we're going to discover what kind of home you want. You know, there are a lot of options. Do you want a new home? Do you want to purchase a foreclosure? And what are these short sales anyway? Or do you want an existing home that doesn't have any problems attached to it? We'll talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each of those. My goal is to have you prepared for whatever you want to do. And then the fun part starts. We're going to start viewing some of these properties. Once we find a home that you love, we'll write a purchase contract. At this point, you're going to need to give me an option check and an earnest money check. And then we'll negotiate the final offer. And now you have a few more things you need to get doing. On the lender side, well, we'll deposit the earnest money, and then you'll submit the mortgage application. Your loan process will begin, and we'll set up an appraisal of the property. Also, you'll need to schedule an inspection. And once that inspection is done, we'll review the inspection report. If there are any necessary repairs that you must have, we'll submit an amendment at this point for those repairs. Also, I'll create your new home website. This website will have videos of the homes, some of the neighborhood, photos, things like that. One of the things I found is that there's a delay of time when you've looked at the home and you've actually gotten the keys to the home, and a lot of homeowners actually forget what the house looks like. So I'm going to create this website for you. You can share it with friends and family. You'll be able to help figure out where you want to place your furniture, and just to be able to continue walking through that new home and keeping that excitement alive for you. This is an exciting time, and I want to help as much as I possibly can. The process will continue as we receive escrow instructions. The title search will be done, and you'll receive the title commitment. You'll want to review that and just make sure that there are no surprises for you. You have additional duties. One of them, this is actually probably one of the most important things, is that you'll be in contact with your mortgage person, and they will ask you numerous times for additional documentation. No longer do you simply get to give them your pay stubs. There will be more that will be required, and it will be important for you to get this loan documentation to your lender as soon as possible as you're going through the underwriting process. This is vital for keeping everything on track. So if you've packed up all your stuff, make sure that you have all of your documents available and ready. So, you know, I've had people who had all of that stuff in storage, and it just made it really difficult. So make sure you keep all your important information with you. At this point, you're going to also arrange for your homeowner's insurance. And once we have a good date, you're going to set up transfer of utilities into your name. Now we're going to schedule the final walkthrough, and we'll check that the repairs have all been done to your specifications. We're almost done now. This is an exciting time. It's also very stressful. So just be prepared for that. Maybe have some stress tips for yourself to eliminate some of that. Next, we'll meet at the title company and you will sign all of your documents. You'll need to bring the necessary certified funds. You'll get that information from your mortgage lender. And you'll probably need 2 forms of identification. Be prepared to have that too. Now, once you close, we have to wait for funding. Funding may not occur on the day of signing, especially if you sign late in the day on a Friday. So if you have a schedule for 4 o'clock on Friday and that moving truck is coming at 5, it just might not happen. I just want you prepared for anything. Sometimes it will, but usually if you close early in the day, you're more than likely to get funding on that day. And then, ta-da! You have purchased your new home. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I would love to be your realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Just give me a call, 817-914-4987. You can also visit my website, dfwhomesrealty.com. That's dfwhomesrealty.com.